Hey y'all, just wanted to make a quick video because I've been getting comments in my streams about me hating New World, and I just want to clarify things that I do not hate the game at all. The only things I hate are the microtransactions that they're talking about adding in, and I just want to be a little bit clear about why I had those feelings and why I felt the need to talk about them. I don't think New World inherently is going to be a bad game. I think it's going to be an amazing game, and I'm going to sink thousands of hours into it. I love everything about the game. I just don't like their idea of their microtransaction shop, but I just want to go over what I think is going to be good about the game and why I still believe it's going to be amazing. Now, if you haven't been following New World at all or live under a rock, you're gonna know that there's some microtransaction things going on with it, and I know I had two videos talking about it, but there's this other video I found by Sir Medieval about their cash shop. He goes over it a lot, and he actually talked to the developers about it in this video here. I'll leave a link to it in the description. I'm by no means affiliated with Sir Medieval. I just like how he went over the stuff. But definitely give it a watch if you're still worried. He kind of alleviates a little bit of the stress that people are having over this cash op. I know he at least alleviated some of my stress. The reason I went really hard against it is because I feel like all MMOs nowadays have some type of pay to win cash up. Even World of Warcraft has one nowadays with the WoW token. Like, you can do literally anything with the WoW token. You can buy runs, you can buy armor that like drops and people sell on the auction house. Like, it essentially makes WoW pay to win, and it makes it less fun. It's actually one of the reasons I quit. I just don't like having those mechanics in my game. Now, New World mechanically is going to be a very good game. I love all the mechanics that New World has. I played it in the preview and it was absolutely amazing. I love the weapons. Like, the weapon system is something I haven't seen in a MMO ever, really. I mean, you could argue that Guild Wars 2 and Elder Scrolls Online has something similar, but I feel like New World does something like that, but with a lot more polish. I didn't really enjoy the way ESO did it because what you had to do was you got your initial weapon that you wanted to use, you use all the abilities on that, and then you swap to the other one, and then you use those abilities. Like, it's a decent system, but I feel like New World does that, but it doesn't rely heavily on you having to weapon swap continuously. I just don't like the idea of having to weapon swap or being forced to weapon swap to keep your DPS on par with other people. I've explored New World, I've walked around New World without even doing anything in this preview I played, and I loved just walking around and just observing and taking in the beauty of the game. It's such a fun experience. I enjoyed all the PvP that I did in it. Like, I wasn't able to do the faction wars because I wasn't invited to it because the way they did it was a little weird, and hopefully they polish it a little bit. Maybe not. Maybe they'll put in something else, maybe even battlegrounds. I would enjoy having some type of battlegrounds thing in New World. I feel like it would benefit greatly from it. And the one thing I said the game was lacking a little bit whenever I did play the preview, and they have since then fixed that from what I've read on all the stuff they've been adding, was the PvE. I felt like the PvE, there was something missing from it, and since then they've added dungeons and all this other fun stuff that I feel is just going to make the game so much better. For the longest time in World of Warcraft, all I did was dungeons. I did dungeon after dungeon after dungeon. It was the funnest part of the game for me for a while, along with like the role-playing aspect. Another thing I want to talk about is the role-playing in the game. I feel like it might be lacking a little bit. I'm not too sure yet how they're going to do the emotes in the game, but emotes are a big part of role-playing, and hopefully they don't lock a lot of emotes behind paywalls. I again just want to mention that this game I am going to no life. This is going to be the only game I live stream on Twitch for a long time, I believe. If it keeps up with how it was in the preview, this might be the only game I play for a while. Because lately I've been trying to find that MMO. That MMO that I just want to lose my life to. An MMO that I get in trouble for playing because I play it so much. WoW used to be that MMO for me, but all the decisions that Blizzard's been making with it has just soured me away from the game, and I just don't even want to think about playing it. Like the Burning Crusade, I feel like I'd have a great time playing it, but it's not a game I want to play long term, and I don't want to sink all that time into it because I know I'm not going to be playing it long term. The reason I get so emotional over MMOs is because I've been searching for the one for so long, and every time I do find one, it's behind some type of stupid pay to win thing. And every time I even see the mention of some type of pay to win, it immediately turns me off from the game. And whenever New World got leaked about having a pay to win cash shop, I got livid about it. But after doing some thinking and a little bit of research, I'm still a little like iffy about it. I feel like it wouldn't be as bad as I initially thought, and where a level boost might benefit the game, but it will only benefit the game if the boost comes out a year or two down the road. And again, this isn't me condoning the use of putting boosts in your games. It's just me trying to take some copium and accept that it's going to be in the game. I don't think it's going to ruin it, but it might ruin a little bit of the experience for me because I worked a little bit harder than someone who just threw a little bit of money at the game. Again, I don't think it's going to ruin the game. It's just going to make me a little bit angry. That's about all I got for this video. I knew it wasn't going to be long. I just wanted to get my opinions out there so that people didn't think I hated the game. I love the game, and that's why I'm so emotional about the game, because I want it to last a long time, and I worry about the longevity of the game whenever you add these types of things into your cash shop. MMOs are my favorite genre, and I'm actually typing up a script for a video about me talking about the MMO genre and my feelings about it. I do talk about pay-to-win cash shops in it, but I'm still typing up the script, and I don't know when I'm going to make the video on it. And I feel like New World can set a new precedence in the MMO genre. It's just us, the fans, have to fight for that precedence. I worry that MMO as a genre is going to die just because of corporate greed and wanting to milk everything out of it that they can, instead of keeping the people that they have, instead of searching for the few whales that'll throw a few $100 at the game. You're going to have a more healthy game with people that are happy rather than people who are spending money on the game. Again, this is just my opinions. I'm gonna love New World when it comes out. I'm just afraid of it dying whenever they start to add the pay-to-win mechanics. And hopefully they're not as bad as we think. The Sir Medieval video did help ease me a little bit, but I still am worried because I trusted the company a little bit, and every time I trust a company, they always go back on something, and then they make you lose the trust that you had. What New World has to do is build their trust back up, to make their community like happy again, and not try to sneak in stuff here and there. Like, that's not how you gain trust, that's how you lose trust. I'm very excited to play the game. I will be playing it as soon as I get access to it. I will play it on stream whenever the beta drops for everyone and there's no NDA. I will be playing it whenever the game has its full release. I am excited to play the game, and I hope to see some of you there. But anyway, I do stream on Twitch at AkanuX, and I do post some funny memes on the Twitter at AkanuXStream. Y'all have a good rest of your day, and take care.